In this section, we will mention about how to maximize your yield in your apartment garden. Please don't forget to subscribe and notify to get new video on my channel. Thank you. Please move on the main content.
Maximizing your yield in a home garden, especially in limited spaces like apartments, is all about working smarter, not harder. The journey to abundant harvests begins with understanding the vital roles that light and temperature play in plant health. Most vegetables thrive under ample sunlight, ideally 6 to 8 hours of direct light each day. If your apartment doesn't receive enough natural light, don't worry. Grow lights can supplement sunlight, providing the full spectrum of light that plants need for photosynthesis. Place your grow lights close to your plants, but not so close that you risk burning the leaves. Adjust the lights as your plants grow, ensuring they're always getting even coverage. Remember, consistency is key. Plants perform best when their light source is reliable and steady. Temperature is just as crucial as light. Most vegetables prefer a daytime temperature between 65 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Nighttime temperatures should not drop much below 60 degrees. Extreme temperatures, whether too hot or too cold, can stress your plants, leading to stunted growth or poor yields. To maintain optimal temperatures indoors, choose a spot away from drafty windows or heating vents. If you notice your plants wilting or their leaves yellowing, check the temperature and adjust your environment accordingly. Portable fans can help circulate air, preventing mold and ensuring your plants stay comfortable. Once your vegetables have flourished, knowing when and how to harvest them is essential for both flavor and nutrition. Each vegetable has its own indicators of ripeness. For leafy greens, harvest the outer leaves when they reach a desirable size, allowing the inner leaves to continue growing and extending your yield. Tomatoes should be picked when they're fully colored and slightly firm to the touch. Root vegetables like carrots and radishes are ready when their tops begin to push out of the soil and their shoulders are about an inch wide. Timing is everything. Harvest in the morning when vegetables are crisp and full of moisture. Use sharp scissors or garden shears to avoid damaging the plants. Handle your harvest gently to prevent bruising, which can lead to faster spoilage. Proper storage is the final step in maximizing your yield. Leafy greens should be washed, dried and stored in airtight containers with a paper towel to absorb excess moisture. Tomatoes are best kept at room temperature, away from direct sunlight, to preserve their flavor. Root vegetables can be stored in a cool, dark place, ideally in a perforated bag for ventilation. Freezing or pickling can extend the shelf life of your harvest, allowing you to enjoy homegrown produce long after the growing season ends. But maximizing your yield isn't just about what you grow, it's also about how you feed your plants. Creating a mini compost system in your apartment is a sustainable way to recycle food waste and enrich your soil. Start with a small, airtight bin. Add kitchen scraps like fruit and vegetable peels, coffee grounds, and eggshells, but avoid meat, dairy, and oily foods. Layer these green materials with brown materials, like shredded newspaper or dried leaves, to balance moisture and carbon content. Turn the contents every week to aerate the compost and speed up decomposition. In a few months, you'll have rich, dark compost that can be mixed into your potting soil. This homemade fertilizer will boost your plant's health, leading to even better yields and closing the loop on your apartment gardening ecosystem. By focusing on optimal light and temperature, mastering the art of harvesting and storage, and embracing composting, you'll transform even the smallest space into a productive, sustainable garden. The rewards are not just in the harvest, but in the knowledge that you're growing healthy, delicious food while caring for the environment. One more section to come to complete this series of how to grow your own vegetables in a tiny apartment. See you soon in the last section by giving some tips and tricks. Thank you and see you.